Hey everyone, welcome to another JB's track guide for AUSNZ Sim Racing Tuesday Thunder. This week we're going to be in the GT4s at Sonoma Sprint. Raceroom's copied that with this for the Enduro, the Raceroom Sprint. Quite a different variant of this track. I've never driven it before until today. It's pretty decent. It's a very quick little track, couple of tight sections, not too many. You just got to be careful of going on the dirt, that's all. And turn 1, 2, or if you would call it that. So we go to the leaderboards. Now I've got every car loaded up here on the GT4s. Now there hasn't been really too many lap times. I have tried 3 different cars. I did try the Lotus, which Damo's got up there, the BMW, and I tried the KTM Crossbow, which nobody's got on the leaderboard here. I found the Beamer to be the quickest for myself. Now whether or not you drive that, that's a different story. Now 4/10 off Damo here at the moment. Try and improve it, to be honest. It is going to be quite difficult. I don't even know if I'm going to replicate that time, to be honest, the 0.4, but yeah, I'll give you a bit of a walk around there and show you what to do. So we'll just go into the setup. It's all bog stock. Car's got ABS and traction control. No point changing that. Bias, you can probably just move forward and back, and TC I think I've got on 2 or 3. I'll have to have a look. So look, it is a very, very short track, so it will it'll be quick to go around. So this last corner here, you want to be in 2nd gear in the Beamer. Just get a nice exit up through the gearbox all the way up to, so like I said, turn 1, but I think this is turn 1 here, so, and I don't know if they call this 2 or not, but you want to be on the brakes sort of fairly early and getting the car in 3rd gear. Now the trick around here is getting the apexes. You'll be up into 4th, brake down to 3rd, 3rd through here, we go up to 4th. Now this is the new part of the track which I haven't driven until today, so 3rd gear through here, try and drift it out without hitting that wall. I did once in practice in the Lotus because it's got a massive amount of understeer for my liking. So back to 2nd gear, and get it out through this twisty section into 4th. I'll give it a little courtesy lift or a dab on the brakes, and then the same through here, and then it's just flat even through this section. And then before you go into this, I'll give it a brake and down to 4th gear for this corner, run it out wide, come to the last corner, and down to 2nd gear, punching it out, and then just hold it flat. So that's basically a lap. Not too difficult at all. So we'll just return to garage and drive, and we'll do a few things on the run. So yeah, I want traction control 2 to start with. So 2nd gear, don't hit those tyre walls on the inside, they don't move. Up through here, so we want to be sort of braking there a tiny bit, down to 3rd. Might be too much. Carried a bit too much speed into the entry. Down to 3rd. Understeering, oversteering at the same time. 3rd gear, hug the inside, run it out, nearly kiss that wall. You want to be braking here. Down to 2nd. fourth gear lift, tiny bit of a brake, get the car to change directions. It's going to run a tiny bit wide. Hopefully all the dirt comes off the tyres before the next corner, which we're down to fourth, hugging the inside there as well. Run it out, leave it in fourth. Let's see how much time I've got to make up now.
You've just done a 118.05.
A lot. Let's try TC3. Car just sounds like it's bogging down a lot. Now it's probably going to be oversteery. Look, I don't really think there's going to be too many opportunities to overtake on this track, so you're just going to try and have to force the person in front to make a mistake. Like not give them a bump and run or something like that, you know, but sort of be all over them. Shadow them, just every now and then fake the nose up the inside. You might be able to overtake here, which is always good, but you got to be able to pull it up without taking the other person out or yourself. Down to 117.3, so I've still got to knock 16. I've still got to knock a second off basically from where I am now.
Sector 1 time is good.
Cool. So yeah, like you can see, there's not going to be many opportunities to overtake here. Try and hug that last corner right around the apex is really good without hitting the tyres.
That lap was a 117.27. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Well, the understeer is real in this car, but like any GT4, you certainly don't have the aerodynamics of the GT3s. You've got to do a fair bit of trail braking to try and keep the weight on the nose into some corners.
2/10 off your best in sector 2.
See, I'm sort of holding the brake until the car starts turning in. See that last corner, pretty much most of them I'm doing that. You have a look at the trace down the bottom.
Your lap time was 117.39. Sector 3 time is quick.
So I don't really think there's much of a benefit going back to second gear there, because as soon as you come out of the corner, you're back down to, you're straight up to third anyway, so. It's wide. Cut tracks are nearly non-existent. Well, I haven't found one yet. I haven't had an invalid lap, but I'm sure I could find one if I wanted to. Let's try TC4, see if we can spin it. Just starting to, you can feel the back end coming around, which is probably going to help the understeer.
Your last lap time was at 1:17.39. You're currently 0.12 off your best.
See, there it is. Just got to get it to the point where you can handle the traction control. Because I myself, like, not a I like to have the traction control kick in, so I can come out of corners flat. Where some people like to have no traction control, and they've got really good throttle responsiveness or throttle control. So that's not me. So yeah, it's going to be, like I said, very short lap times. I don't think there's going to be much overtaking, so it's going to be just an interesting race.
Sector 3 times okay.
See some of the bold moves people are going to try and pull off.
Sector 2 time is okay.
This could be just quicker.
That lap time was 1:16.82.
Very close though.
Sector 3 time is fast. Sector 1 is 2/10 off your best.
Let's see if I can do the Sonoma roll later. Slower going back to third there, so let's leave it in fourth.
Sector 2 is 0.30, slower than your best.
Car feels pretty stable though, like it's pretty easy to drive.
That was at 1:17.59. 2/10 off your best in Sector 3.
Oh, Steve.
Sector 1
Too
is
far out.
0.40 off your best.
Me and that outside wall nearly became friends then.
That lap time was
This is very tricky, this first
17.50.
section.
You're now 0.7 off your best.
Like, you know, you don't think you're doing anything wrong, and then you miraculously 2/10 down on you. Oh, there's nearly got the Sonoma roll.
Sector 2 is 0.29, slower than your best.
Oh, look at that inside tyre wall then too.
Your lap time was at 1:18.45. That puts you 1.6 seconds off your best.
Let's pop the bias a little bit forward. So you can be a bit liberal with the track limits here. I'll do a couple more laps and that'll do me for today, because
That last lap was at
pretty close up there,
17.38.
but
That puts you 0.6 off your best.
fastest middle sector.
Time is quick.
And flip that corner up while just braking a tiny bit too late.
That lap was a 17.12. Sector 3 is 0.2 off your best.
Inside curb. You get too much of that curb on the inside there, that is going to chuck you around. So might have what happened when I had on TC4 as well. Earlier, but I like TC3, so we'll leave it at that.
Sector 2 time is good. Sector 3 is 0.14, slower than your best.
About half a second slower.
Sector 1 is 0.44, off your best.
Not the quickest middle sector.
Sector 2 time is good. You've just done a 117.02. Sector 3 time's okay.
Understeer again.
Sector 1 is 0.34, off your best.
If I don't lose like 3/10 in the first sector, I think I'll nearly get first, but just getting that first series and second series of corners right, because everything else is just pretty straightforward after that.
Last lap time was at 117.11. You're currently 0.29, slower than your best. Sector 2 time is okay.
Oh, so close, come on. Oh, Oh, I thought I was going to get that then.
You've just done a 116.88. Sector 3 is 0.05 off your best.
Just had the back end sliding too much, and then the front suffered from understeer. Well, I'm going to make the next one my last lap.
Sector 2 is 0.2 off your best. That lap was at 117.57. You're now 0.8 off your best. Sector 1 is quick.
No, come on.
Your Sector 2 time is quick.
Oh, turn. Oh, don't be slower. Oh, you bugger.
That lap was at 116.82.
Lost too much coming out of the
Sector 3
final
time is
corner.
quick.
It's going to be green for the first sector. I'll just finish this lap. No, I doubt it.
Sector 1 is 0.2 off your best.
Might have been a quicker line through that just by sort of cutting that. Losing it in the last sector there, like the last corner. But it's up a bit.
That last lap was at
There we
116.79. Sector 3 is 0.16.
So I'm still
slower than your
4/10
best.
basically off. Still 4/10 off. I haven't improved on the leaderboard time, but I am like not that far off. So there you go. That's the track guide for this week. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy the race and turn up for it, because it should be a cracker. It's going to be really close, and there's probably going to be a lot of laughs, and I reckon maybe things will be quiet because there'll be a lot of concentrating. You won't have time to think otherwise. Alright, so take care. See you all next week, and yeah, enjoy yourselves.